Good evening, everyone. How is it going? Sparse, welcome in. Zez, PK, Sparrow. How is everyone going today? Hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful day. We're back again with some more Guild Wars 2 content on NA today. I'm just checking to make sure that our build's actually right. It's definitely not right. Those are 100% Deadeye traits and that's Specter gear, so got to figure out where the right build is. That looks mostly right. Somewhat. I don't know. Yeah, let's just do... Yeah. No, actually, what even... Nope, that's... There we go. That kind of seems right. I think that's it. I think that's the one. Yeah, and that one probably goes there. I think this one's Heal Specter. That looks alright. Let's see some Heal Specter in action. It is going to be so good. Heal Specter is absolutely bonkers right now, actually. Hades, how are you going? It's great to see you. Cowd, what is up, mate? Looking forward to race night. And next week on NA, we'll probably be running... Check if anything else been posted in the Discord. We'll probably be running the Janthia Wild Convergence CFs as well. So that will be a good time next week. Now, they will take a little bit to organise and throw together, just because usually organising a squad of 50 peeps on NA at this time can be a little bit spicy. Sufferance, what is up? And Ether, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate everyone. We're just quickly finishing off our dinner as well. Jess and I think we're coming down with a bit of a cold right now. So it was a bit of an easy dinner tonight. Our freezers are overflowing because we tend to meal prep a lot. And we run out of freezer space, so it's a bit of a mix of stuff we had in the freezer. So some roast veg, some chicken tenders, some roast potatoes, and some hash brown onion rings as well. Just clearing out some freezer space. Let's do that as well. Loot. So we're getting a real new elite spec soon with that Bard announcement. That would be very exciting. I saw the Twitter post about the Bard image, but I haven't looked into it any further. Has there been anything else about it? Ooh, A3I shortbow skin. Nice.
Responsibility isn't easy.
Yeah, we can just set that aside for a giveaway. Hell yeah. Okay, not bad. That's awesome. Happy with that. Let's go sell that. Cool, that gets us a bunch more gold. We love to see it. Okay, let's go dump this in the guild bank. And Teapot thinks he'll be able to tell if Guild Wars 3 is coming out anytime soon. I would be incredibly surprised if that comes out anytime in the next few years. Excellent, welcome in, it's great to see you. Hasn't been anything more really, people are just speculating it being elite specs, but nothing official. Got to wait the 2 weeks. Like, I would love to see elite specializations. Elite specializations are some of my favourite expansion content. Don't know if they will. Sven, what's up? It's great to see you. I think because they've been struggling to keep up the cadence of this annual expansion model, and I think throwing elite specs on top of that, I think that is probably asking a bit much. Okay, let's go deposit this just in the guild bank. Oh good, we got a bunch of stuff there as well. Love it, that can be there for future giveaways. Nice. Bard bank. That would be spectacular. And let's go consume all. Nice, we've still got some extra bag slot expansions there as well. We've been playing with Necro, with Spear and Blood Magic Super Tank. Hell yeah, that does sound good. Let's grab all these as well. And I think I've also picked up roughly everything else I need for weeklies. How are we for Astral Acclaim? Yeah, so weeklies are now done. Complete like one fractal, that takes care of all that. Okay, looks like that's mostly already. Let's also get some stuff from the Fractal Reliquary.
Thank you.
A energy matter converter. That crowbars, I think. That's what we need. Can't do anything with that. Trophy bags, good value. Let's do that. There's a bunch of extra mats. Love to see it. Okay. I've been thinking of an Elite Specter Necro. Blood Mage, that's more like a ranged spellcaster. I would really love new Elite Specs. I don't want to get my hopes up though. It would be very cool. I wonder if it could be something like... Oh, just be another power creep. Clearly Death Knight. Death Knight would be good. I wonder if they would go the route of just adding one universal trait line on top of everything. Like, just adding a fourth trait line, but it's the same one, although that would just not be very thematic. I feel like that's something they could do. It would just power creep the game like massively, but hey, we're already in a power creep state. Just lean into it, just delete all old content. Do I have... Oh good, I actually do have bountiful maintenance oils, hell yeah. Okay, let's just jump onto the golem just for a quick smidge. Let's go finish off our last chicken tender. And probably grab some more potato as well, I think. Cooked up way too much potato. Wasn't very mindful when I was divvying things up, so I cooked up like way too much roast potato. They could have been working on some elite specs since Soto. That's true, they could have. Let's go jump in here. I'm very excited to see what it is. Potatoes. Boil and mash them, stick them in a stew.
Feel free to approach the console and begin combat practice. If you have any questions,
Extreme, and I think I'm probably rocking just like... Yeah, we're rocking like full minstrels, it's fine. Entirely new class, that would be exciting. That would be very cool. But then you have to do like all the elite specs for it. But still, that's actually probably... I could see that being a thing. Although then they have... They've got it set up so it's 3, 3, 3 for light, medium, and heavy, so I wonder what they would do. Bard definitely seems a light class. Where is it? Quickness, that's what I want. Still has it going. Rift had a bard, the raid buff bot. As in like the game Rift? That'd be interesting. Let's just go spawn. Big one. Doesn't matter. A new class I'd very much like to see. I'm super keen to see what they bring. Okay, let's go forward in.
You'll have to hit much harder.
Just infinite dark aura. Might even just let ourselves get quite low and try and just heal from the outset. Okay, let's get a bit lower. There we go. No, it's just basically infinite moons. It's chill. It's great. You love to see it. And Sparrow, you'd expect no new elite specs if they would go back and update dungeons to make them worthy of playing again. I would love that. I don't think they will, because with, like, personally, I would love to see it. With new expansions, people definitely want new content, and going back and updating old content doesn't tend to sell. But yeah, I think upgrading dungeons, I honestly, juice the rewards for them, fix some of the bugs, maybe streamline some of them. That's it. And then I kind of feel like, yeah, they'd be in a totally good spot. Just because, yeah, they're not really worth running that much nowadays. I mean, they're not bad gold, especially if you do them quickly. It's just find a group to do them quickly with. They actually are pretty decent gold. And yeah, dev knowledge about dungeons lost to time. Oh yeah, I cannot imagine the spaghetti code that's not really holding dungeons together. Okay. Let's see. Oh, let's go. A raw path 4 as a daily. That would be... Woo! That would be rough. But yeah, incorporating them into fractals, I feel like they could. And yeah, I would love that as well. Just improving the core game. I think that would be great. And also probably greatly help the new player experience. Because like modern Guild Wars 2 really only kicks into place in Heart of Thorns. Darth, welcome in. It's great to see you. Beautiful. Now, if anyone wants to join up NA raid training, you may join up on me here. Now, I think we'll start with Wing 4. Wing 5 is Call of the Mist and is one that we haven't done for quite a bit, so honestly that's not a bad idea. And then, yeah, we'll see how we go. You'll also be very surprised if there's a new profession, since they explicitly said back during Hot Days that Rev was the last profession in the game. I would be surprised as well, because, yeah, they already have 3 of each weight class. Okay, you can do whatever. Perfect. I'm going to go heal a lack. So yeah, I don't know. Feel free to literally play what you want. I will build around it. That is fine. Okay, let's see. Who is keen? Okay, we actually got a few peeps today. That is good. Darth, come on in. Exos is coming as well. And Dame Vamp is down here. And PD. Yeah, if you like DPS hand kite, like that would be pretty sweet. I might just bonk us in the waiting room. No, you don't need any XP at all, Hung. Absolutely, just come on in if you want. So yeah, you can join up on us here. Well, what's up, everyone? How's it going? Do you just do squad join? Yes, yeah, /squad join, my account name there. And yeah, just let me know what you want to play.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Awesome. Okay.
I think I'm sort of ready. I tried to
Welcome
warm up
back,
as much as I
Exos.
could to remember how to play the game. Hello, how you been?
Going
We're
great.
all in the waiting room.
Yeah, that's fine for now. Saves me having to move people.
Wait, what? Did I?
Okay. Got PD on his rev. Nice.
Hi,
Okay.
Speedy. Hi,
They've reworked with musical instruments. Yeah. Oh well, we've got 7 peeps in already, and then we'll get PD. Nice. Okay. Okay. Let's go /D. let me know what rolls. And beautiful. I might also go grab the rest of those potatoes, actually. There we go. Okay, go Q DPS. Darth. And you roll Q DPS. Volunteer for a boon. Starting with... Okay, go. Want to a lack heal. Oh, I do actually have Aegis as well now. And Crystal, welcome in. Yeah, that is the Squad Rolls add-on there. Okay, let's go down. And Dame, did you want to a lack heal? Perfect. I figured they would want to do that. Okay, there we go. Excellent. Okay, let's go raids. Wing 4, full clear. Q DPS. Have you tried tanking on Specter? Only thing you're concerned about is taking hits in Shroud and dropping out. Haven't tried tanking on it, but we regenerate Shrouds so quickly it should be okay. Rune, what's up? It's great to see you. Like, it regenerates so much Shroud, I feel like it should be fine, but we'll see. I mean, even... I've got, like, access to Aegis on Shroud 5. That was literally it, yeah. I was thinking of, like, just shadow stepping into the bubble at the last second, then porting out. If I don't have, Aegis.
Body, no head, no legs or anything.
I don't think so yet. Granted, I've literally only just logged into Guild Wars 2, like, 10 minutes ago.
No, this was a few days ago. If I... It only happened
Got
that
someone
day, and then there was an update, and it went away.
Right.
But it was when you, it was only one infusion, so if you didn't wear that infusion, you
Right,
didn't
go.
have it.
QDPS.
And it was the one we got from the Wizard's Vault, the
DPS,
blue,
there we
the
go.
one that made you like blue-grey. I can't remember what it's called now.
Perfect. Boons are done.
It was so weird.
Can we go in? Hello?
And
Bastion of
I'm going
Penitence.
to look if
Yes,
there's
that is
another
Wing
bug
4.
happening. It's-
There you are. Now that you're here, we can explore this place.
I see
You want
someone's
me
a
to
bit
escort
impatient.
Glenna?
You think there's
That's
something
right, I'll do it.
here?
Isn't it obvious? I make a discovery, I'm gonna investigate the heck out of it. And wait till you see what I
If someone can slap some food down at the actual boss, that'd be
Good
great.
question. I don't know.
I
But
can
the
do
answer is
that.
most certainly around us somewhere.
Now,
Arcane, that's it. Arcane flow infusion. Thank you.
okay. There we go. Okay, let's see. I'll just throw that there. Yeah, that's fine. No need for anything else. And yeah, we got Minstrel's gear, so we have just such a ridiculous amount of survivability. We should be fine. Shadow Force gain. Is that 20? It's going to be 25 because we have like 17,000. I feel like it's 25% Shadow Force whenever we do it. Some more of those. So yeah, we can send over some gold as well today, because I know we could probably be in a state to craft another legendary sigil on EU. I feel like we're kind of at that point. Which sounds exciting.
All right, lead the way.
Follow me.
Okay, let's record as well. Bafu, how's it going? I will target Cald once.
Huh.
Actually, no, I'll target PD, because they're in my sub. Oh, you checked your crafting calculator on efficiency. You can make all 6 legendary runes. Hell yes.
Did you see that?
And we'll stab through greens. Turn off snap target. If someone died, that's okay.
My legs! What's happening?
Just getting ported around like nobody's business today. Well. Cool, my game crashed, so just continue on. Oh well. Oh, you just need clovers now. Nice. That's alright. It got mad that we got ported too much, so it's just going to restart the game for us. Yeah, Heal Specter's too strong for the game. Yeah, despite all my mistakes, it is too strong. In we go. Maybe we can get credit for it. I mean, I would like it.
My legs.
Better play True Hand. They played New Heal Tempest last night. It was so nice and chill. Oh, I'd be so keen to try out Heal Tempest now. Did I read correctly earlier today that that thing has 600 boon range? Cool, there we go. And yeah, we are Heal Specter Gaming. That's so much food. Cool, let's grab that.
Mine. All mine.
I'm over here.
On the way.
Hey, thank you so much, Raskanos, for the sub. I appreciate that. Shade Step's such nice quality change. It really, really is.
We need to talk.
Be right there. All right, lead the way.
Follow me.
Great. Of course we.
Okay, let's go in and start blasting now. Now we can actually probably record it.
I see.
Hopefully the game just doesn't crash instantly.
Totally not my fault.
Would you stop that already?
No.
Oh. Let's just wait on the port.
There's a light breeze coming through
There we
here.
go. Get shovel.
Time to unearth some artifacts.
Oh, good, I've got a thief as well, so I can deal with the Samarog door. That actually works out pretty well. How's the weather in SA? In Tassie, it was 6 degrees today with a high of 7 overnight. Wow, that is freezing. It's been a bit cold today, but it was like 11 when Jess and I went out for a walk, and it's probably about 12, 13 now, so it's a bit on the cold side, but not awful. Oh yeah, someone can go grab Protect.
I've got the target.
Yeah, it's basically just use it if a bunch of targets going to explode on the group. Swap. No. Just waiting for someone to come in here. I'm loving that new backpack on PD. That's cool. How about send you German weather and we get the cold here? Nice. How hot is it in Germany right now? But beautiful. Here, basically just hit the boss. If you don't have a mechanic, there's nothing to do. Yeah. Oh, today's gonna be 38. Ouch. /D. Come to tag. Back this way. That's right. Back this way. But yeah, that is very hot. That's typical Australian summer there. Cool. Made it there? Nice. Okay. Now, 38 degrees is like a brutal temperature. No. No. Oh, no.
I suppose I should have expected that to happen.
Above and beyond.
GG.
Another.
I'll take that. Type /GG. Yeah, we're just GG there. Wrong person took the claim. There we go. Hey, free emboldened. Yeah, we're just stacking emboldened. That's it. Okay.
I could get used
Yeah, if you don't know how to use claim, that's fine. Cool. And I'm recording again. Let's get the ready check. Instant boon ramp.
Watch your feet.
Dispel's not winning.
Watch your feet.
Don't stand on the spikes.
Our problems just got worse.
Oh well. We have no need of any mechanics here.
Look out! Sharp blade, sharp line. Fuel your own destruction.
It worked.
What was that?
That was cursed, but we got there.
I can pick this.
Ooh. Anything else here that I need? Not really. I'll bring Bassy Venom for more CC. Ready check. And I'll target PD, Shift B, and then Shift T. Cool. No, just any thief. It's a weird thing with this raid. Bit of roleplay. Yeah, that's alright. Okay.
You'll live. That one for days. Sharper still.
Big CC.
Dodge this.
I got it again.
Blade storm. You'll live.
The reds. Need to get a push on that. Need to get another push on Riggum.
I'll move to shadow. Shadows come. I get it from the shadows.
So am I meant to be using Siphon on the target? Or using Siphon on allies?
Fuel your own destruction. Sharper still.
It's okay. Some stability. And oh, how's it going? Do I think the new teaser could be a new profession? I'd be surprised if it was a new profession. I'm excited to see what it is though. I kind of get the sense it could be like a new trait line.
Sharp blade, sharp line.
But that is entirely just speculation. And boons we are pretty well set on now.
You'll live.
Profession does make like a degree of sense though. I feel like they could introduce one new profession, have it not be like a ridiculous amount of work for them. Oh no. That was on Exos. That's fine. Oh well.
Lethal combination. A gift to the shadows.
Yeah, I don't think they'll destroy the nice 3-3-3 they've got. Yeah, like I feel like they wouldn't,
Sharper still.
but I could be wrong. Yeah, that was chill. CC's great. Boon uptime's great. It's a bit of a slow start because I made a few mistakes, but yeah, it's fine. Cool, Cowder is swapping. That is great.
Come to crawl inside my head. Join the others.
Yeah.
There's
Any
no
mechanic
more
here?
room.
Do not stand in black AoE.
Leave.
Will cover the entire arena. Avoid that. Go in ward in center of the arena. Follow everyone. And we win. Cool. And now just run that. Great.
Agony, torment.
The Hexagon suggests trait line though. Yeah, like I wonder how they would implement like. So if you look at trait lines right now, there's spot there for another one. I don't know how they would go with implementing, you know, a trait line across each class. 2173. Core trait line could be good. I feel like you're introducing a new core trait line to each class. That would be hype. That, I think, would be a really good use of resources. Because at least with core trait line, you don't need... I should be able to if I time Shroud. Right. Yours can. One of the skills on Hill Mech does it. Yeah, you use that to avoid the Mind Crush. when he spins his maces and people go into the center, you can use that to survive it. You went through your toons again looking for armor and see what needed to send it. And you found medium legendary pants on your druid. Oh, and heavy legendary chest on your warrior. That's great.
They'll have to hit much harder.
Okay. I wish Well of Bounty gave Aegis. Or just put something else. Just give it Aegis. I mean, what can I do here? I think that... Does that revive? Might as well. Just waiting on Cald. Cald's just probs getting things set up. I'm getting somewhat used to targeting allies. I've set Shift T to target PD.
Time to do some real damage. A gift from the shadows.
What are you doing? You'll let him out?
Stay in the fight. Impressive combination.
I don't think I have any mob or anything, do I? I don't think it really matters in the scheme of things.
Good night. Replenishing.
Go get some alacrity now.
A gift from the shadows. Feel your own destruction.
Cool, we are golden.
Stand in the war. Quickly.
Dodge this.
And dodge. I don't want to get ported down there. Let's chill here.
You'll live.
It's not like Deimos does any health. Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome in. Honestly, it is pretty chill to play this spec, all things considered. There's a bit of finagling if you want to get the most value out of it, like targeting allies. Just need to set a few keybinds up for it. Come stand out here, Deimos. That's going to start covering. There we go. That's right. Just assume it's going to cover everything. Nope. That's good. Means we can't trigger that oil. We're running Relic of Caracosa here. Do I have Aegis? I do! Hooray!
Healed by darkness.
Is that one Aegis? Oh, it is. Oh no.
Stand in the war. Quickly.
Yep.
Anyone? Help?
Get that res. It's going to be cursed. Hey, thank you, Ziltash, for the follow. Appreciate that. Yeah, Shroud 5 is Aegis. Aegis. There we go. Get stealth up one to stop their auto attacks. It's great fun. We're getting there.
Impressive combination.
Get away from that.
Stand in the ward. Quickly.
Ooh, that is nice. Let's just go heal. Soul. Oh boy. I'll port over this way instead. Where is Soul? There he is.
I was a slave to the
Stand in the ward. Quickly.
Aegis. Oop, no Aegis. Oh no, that's... GG. What game is this? We're playing Guild Wars 2. Don't stand in oils. There's a chance that I probably might trigger one of those as well. But yeah, just generally don't stand in oils.
They'll have to hit much harder.
Yeah, oils were definitely spicy on that one. That is fine. We will persevere. One of the best MMOs out there. It 110% is. People should just treat normal mode the same as CM and ignore the ward in the middle. It's a good thing to do. I really wish there was just a bit more Aegis on this. Like, it's fine.
What are you doing? Don't let him out.
There we go. People are reasonably well buffed. Look at these cripple. Oh, that does.
Shadows guide me.
Ooh, some alacrity there. There we go, 1,000,000 boons.
Quickly.
Focus. Concentration.
I was desperate and turned to thievery to pay my creditors.
A gift from the shadows.
But I
Stand in the
Impressive
ward.
combination.
Quickly. Pounded into the dust. Slice them apart.
And that spread. Hazwings, what is up? How's it going?
Stand in the ward. Quickly.
Oh, there we go. Go grab this.
I may not survive.
A gift from the shadows.
I gambled away everything I had.
Stand in the ward! Quickly!
Cool, there we go.
Sharp blades. Sharp eyes.
Bounty from the dark.
So sorry to hear that, Kazorix. Thank you so much for popping in. I hope things lighten up for you soon. That's a big oil. There we go. I'm really glad to hear that.
Stay in the fight. Another.
Death oils emote, true. The healing that this thing pumps out is, pretty stacked. I'm just gonna go blink out here.
Stand in the ward! Quickly!
There we go.
Sharp blades. Sharp eyes.
I was a slave to the power. I lost everything.
Stand in the ward! Quickly!
Aegis, there we go, just that last second. Can't be bothered dodging, just pulled out of it. Cool. Let's just go pick up some of these. There's many of these. People should be picking them up.
You have no power over me!
Stay in the fight.
Try and not and spread those oils anywhere.
You'll live.
Back it up. That's a spreading oil. And yes, Coco, we are rocking some heal Specter right now. Is it any good? Oh, heal Specter is absolutely amazing right now. We got there. It's a little bit dicey, but we did it. Not too bad.
The more so
Okay. Try wing 5. It's a bit hard to tell on Deimos because there's not really that much healing pressure on that fight. Okay. Let's see. Cowled. That's alright. I advertised for a wing 4. Cowled, are you able to druid push on Soulless Horror? Okay. Could you do it with like Power Mechanist with Battering Ram and whatever the rifle knockback is? Both of them work. Wing 5, full clear. How are our boons? You don't need to do ally targeting, but it gets you some more value. Okay. That's right, so maybe in this case, Hald, if you go heal a lack and you tank. No, you feel free to tank as well, Dame. Or else, because I will cover the pushing. Okay, a lack healer. So in this case, I will go... Got a mechanist. Do I have a power mech set up somewhere? I probably... That's right, it's a good time to learn it. I think this one's power mech? I'll stop recording, there we go. Oh good, I am actually good, I'm actually doing the right amount of streaming. Cool. Let's see. What is that? What is that nonsense? During the Power Mech side, it's just a question of which character is Power Mech. Thank you, Crystal. I appreciate that. It's probably this one. The sword pistol power mech is... Woo! Okay. That's Hollowsmith. That's heal lack mech. That's heal... Oh, just... That gear looks like some of the gear of all time. Okay, I've got a rifle on here. I'm very happy about it. Power Mechanist rifle. I'm just going to grab the build. Build template. I'm going to dunk it in there. Paste. Yep. Then we throw battering ram. There we go. Battering ram. I've got hammer. Okay, cool. That's fine. Okay. So now... Perfect, okay. Beautiful, that's done. Wing 5 full clear. Q DPS. Yeah, I need that for sub 3. And while that's been done... Before we delete the golem while trying to push? Yeah, I mean, there's always that chance. Like, it's very likely that I do that. Just literally throw all berserkers at it. I think, yeah, literally everything is berserkers. Remove. We've got a Q DPS. Welcome in, Mr. Z. Hell yes. It's going to be wing 5 full clear. DPS now. Growth of Thief is done. Show us berserkers. Oh, what is that? Force and air. Cool, that's full. Change this to Dragon Hunter. Customize, berserkers. There we go. Actual build is actually a thing. Let's go aerodrome. I need to actually get all of the elite specs unlocked on every character, so I don't have to run into this issue. Okay. Job done. Game name, we're playing Guild Wars 2. That's Bastion. Yes. Back it up. All of chains. Nice. When doubt, use heal like Tempest with staff. That would also probably work pretty well.
Glad to see you made it.
I do like the
It's not
swaggering cape
impressive,
there. That's
but
pretty
I
hype,
really hope
actually.
This isn't my final visit here.
All right, assuming we make it out alive, you'll have to return to this frozen dirt hole someday.
My faith is rewarded.
Dino thank you so much for the follow.
What?
Beautiful. I'm going to take a quick break, go stretch my legs and refill my coffee, but I'll be back in a minute. So, AFK check. Beautiful. Sit tight, enjoy video. Secrets of the Obscure has been out for a week now, and it has never been a better time to be a Guild Wars 2 player. So today, we're going to chat about one of the biggest features they've released in this expansion, relics. Welcome back, everyone. With the Secrets of the Obscure expansion release, runes have now been completely reworked. Now previously, runes would come in a set of 6, with the first 5 generally being basic stats, and the 6th bonus usually means something a bit more dramatic, and that would usually be the main reason you would actually take a relic. Whereas now, this 6th bonus has been removed from the rune and shifted over to a new relic slot instead. How you doing? You doing good? You're going to supervise. So previously with runes, one of the issues that you would have is you would want runes both for the stats they provided, but also the 6th bonus that they would give you as well. And sometimes you would run into the situation where the 6th bonus would require you to take stats that weren't particularly useful to your build. Whereas now, you no longer have to make that choice. You can take the runes that you want for whatever stats you prefer, and the relic for that Omega bonus that you used to get from your 6th slot on your rune. This has opened up a whole range of runes that you're able to choose now that you don't need the 6th bonus, given that's shifted over to a relic. Overall, this has increased the power level of basically all builds in the game. So when you log in for the expansion, you can expect a straight increase in power on your character. Just make sure you actually go through and equip a relic. It won't happen by default. A whole bunch of new relics have been released with this expansion, with a lot of them being available from this relic chest you'll get whenever you log into a level 80 character for the first time after you've bought the expansion. With with some unique ones coming as part of this expansion. As is usually the case with equipment in Guild Wars 2, some of these are just straight up better than the others. So today, we are going to go through which of these relics you as a player actually need to care about obtaining, and the ones that are generally going to be the best in slot for you to play. We'll break these down for power, condition damage, and healing builds. We'll touch on some of them that are great in World vs. World, and we'll have some honorable mentions for some that I find particularly useful or just have fun playing with. First up, for our power damage relics. Generally, there isn't that much variety for power damage relics, with the two best ones being available outside of the expansion. First up, we have the Thief relic. The effect of this is that whenever you strike an enemy with a weapon skill that has a recharge or a resource cost, so this would be if it has a cooldown or if it costs initiative, you'll gain a 1% strike damage buff for 6 seconds up to a maximum of 8 stacks. So this will keep adding from 1% up to 5%, and once this ramps up for long fights, you should basically have a 5% damage. And we are back. Welcome back, everyone. Okay. Beautiful. Now, Dame Vamp, you'll need to grab that rune there, so just interact with it. So you and Cowd will be the tanks. So basically, just to reiterate, as you are the tank, basically when you're the active tank, you're going to get stacks of necrosis on you. The more stacks you get, the more damage you take. So once you get to 4 stacks, you're going to want Cal to press their special action key and take the tank from you. Then your stacks will decrease. And then basically once your stacks have disappeared from your bar, it's a little purple debuff, you can press special action key to take it back again. And then you basically just pass it backwards and forwards when the special action key is off cooldown. But that's the main thing, and just move it between any one of those sort of 4 markers that I've got there. I might just adjust their position a bit. 1, 2, 3. Yep, can hear. And yeah, Guild Wars 2 is absolutely stunning. The fact that the core game is free to play is fantastic. Oh, hang on, we'll actually boot up. Yep, can hear. Leap in.
In the realm of the dead.
And just move away from the fires as the tank.
Crush these abominations.
Well, not really where I wanted that, but it's fine.
The dead hunger. The rotten soul is mine.
Big fire, move away. Grab the res quick. Don't immobilize that on the group. Move. Get all the reses. GG. Yeah, once you sort of cycle through it the first time, you can just take it as your special action key comes off cooldown.
Time to do some real damage.
So yeah, make sure you pull out when it's been a while and you've got 4 stacks of the debuff on your bar. Then card will take it. Yeah, that's fine. Not unexpected. That's right. If tanking's a bit dicey there, that can cause people to leave. That's fine. Let people come in. Honestly, even here, do I do Zakharos just to make my life easier? Okay, Soulless Horror I find in a lot of pub groups is quite often the worst of the encounters. Just going to wait on one more person. If anyone does want to join, simply join up on us here. Oh, it is good to see that. Actually, yeah, I might... Just also to actually reduce my damage a bit deliberately so I don't instantly delete the... So I don't just instantly delete the... Tormented Dead. I'll actually just take Zakharos, just so my damage is a bit lower, but it's also easier for me to survive, because if I DPS it too quickly, it will die where I don't want it to. And generally, try not to run power builds on this fight if you can avoid it. Go sell off some more of these. That's all good, Kazlinks. Thank you nonetheless. Okay. Yes, it's Wing 5. Cool, we got someone in. Love it. This is definitely an encounter where you should really just throw more Scourges at it. Scourge is still just really one of those DPS builds you can throw in a group. It's just actually going to make everyone's life easier. We'll wait on someone to come on in. Cool, we got them in. Everyone's welcome in. Are the raids suited for new players? Some of them, yes. I think raid wings 1, 2, 3, and 4 are pretty good for new players to jump into. I definitely do some of the other raid wings before you do wing 5, which is what we're doing now. Same as wing 6 as well, and also 8. But overall, like, they can actually be quite chill. And especially when there's the emboldened wing each week, where it actually gets easier the more you die. Wing 4 and 7 are the best for new players. Yeah, 7's also pretty good for new players.
Crush these abominations.
Oh, and like also power mech, just for how easy it is actually pretty cracked. Move off the group. I did not see it, so I need to actually just pay more attention to that. Fire. I'm just going to move away. I'm just going to keep an eye on the TD. That dies instantly. Res. Have a TD spawn in a moment. There we go, that's better. GG. And yeah, overall the raids are a lot easier now due to power creep. And yeah, like I'm on NA right now, so like if you ever see me raiding on NA, which will typically always be Wednesdays, 100% come on in as a new player. It's a fantastic way to jump in.
I could outrun.
Because yeah, weird, like people who's like the first time they've seen them can try sometime. Hell yeah. And like if a spot opens up, like come on in. And I'll explain things as we go. Just wait on PD. Actually. That's right, that time. But wins 1 to 4, I think typically are the easiest now. Well, yeah, just really the easiest. Yeah, and like know your class and what your buttons do as well. That's probably the main thing, just so you're not having to stare at your skills that much. Well, actually here, my damage is also a bit too high, unironically. Best learning class is Condivert. It's not bad. It's a very good one. Dodge that circle. Pull it a bit off the center, or else the TD will instantly die. When do they start spawning, actually? I'm just going to go over here. There we go, not bad. Try not to stand in front of the boss if you are not the tank.
The dead hunger.
There we go. Dodge that.
The dead hunger.
There we go. The necrosis stacks, you take more damage. Oh, careful that pull, everyone move. Try not to tank it this close to the center, because the TD just got pulled instantly onto the group. Another tank is down. Good luck, Cowd. There we go. That's it. Yeah, just also make sure you're tanking a bit further away from the middle, because there's a few times where the TD just gets instantly pulled onto the group by people doing whatever CC is a part of their rotation, and then it's just going to instantly die. Yeah, like around about there, you don't want to be right on the edge, because obviously the platform shrinks, but you also don't want to be right on the center. So typically you can just pick one of those and stand on there until you are forced to move because of the fire. And when you're tanking, try and keep the boss just pointed in one direction. It reduces the damage pressure on the group. So I'm not even looking at the boss, I'm just keeping an eye. There we go, let's just go out there. There we go. Big CC. There we go. Big CC. It's going well. Might be able to push it to the end. Beautiful. Okay, so here I will go Scrapper. Beautiful. Here I'll go Scrapper. Yeah, you might as well. Oh, what's this? Oh, a Tyrian exchange voucher. Nice. That's right. Cowd and I should be able to stay back. Dame, you just run with the rest of the group. Go and there we go. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Like, honestly, doing that on, I do like doing that on Mechanist probably over Druid, because at least on Mechanist you have the means to kill the TD quite easily. Honestly, doing Marauders on that kind of felt okay. The DPS was low enough where I wasn't insta bursting down the thing before I was done pushing it. But I still had the means to kill it once it was off the group, so that felt pretty nice. Here, just gonna... Well, actually just walked off a bridge. Cool, on the ready check, Jackal dash forward 3 times and dismount. should have actually not done that. How do you feel about letting TD walk through a group and then pushing it past off the edge of the platform? Ideally, yes. But the problem with that is you have to make sure that you don't have any other power group or power players in the squad, or else it's just going to instantly die.
Spirits should be impressed. Anyone? Help?
I'll be alright. Soon.
Crush this rabble. Fury is mine.
Because ideally, yeah, if you run a full Condi comp, you push it through the group, it just gets Condied, and maybe run some Scourges with Epi. Oh boy. And then, yeah, it just kind of dies in like a reasonable spot and everyone's happy. But yeah, more often than not, what I... would have got to get some heals on this meaning.
He's seeing himself in the horror, while he gathers strength and works to reclaim the underworld. Soon Doom's power will be great enough for him to invade the mortal realm.
I should actually just run Heal Scrapper for this, honestly. Very nice.
It's safe here. So feel free to stay heal or lack cowed, because then I can kite on actual Doom. You might have to like GG or exit the instance and come back if it's a bug.
Feel the fury.
I think I'll probably end up tanking. At least for this bit. It saves me having to adjust my toughness. Beautiful. And yeah, Cowd, I'll be running heal like Specter for now, but just feel free to stay as like the healer. Saves swapping, doesn't really matter for these. I'm just doing it so I can kite G2 for Doom. We'll just wait on the ready check.
Awakens. Fueled by dark powers.
Replenishing.
Don't DPS too hard.
You'll be doing that one for days. You'll live. Impressive combination. Good night.
Remains. Eager to reclaim his seat.
Just take your time, grab the greens, can't let a single one drop to the ground. Just gonna have like a really bad time.
Replenishing.
Yep, so we let greens get to the ground. Get the reses if we can. So yes, make sure we're not DPSing too hard or the greens spawn too quickly. And just focus on getting the greens. Afaro, what's up? Great to see you, mate.
You will obey.
Doom awakens. Fueled by dark powers.
And don't stand on the cracks. They do a lot of damage.
Transfer your strength, my friend.
I think someone else has the highest toughness, so it's going to go in random spots probably. Just one to a circle. If someone else is in one, do not also be in it. Yeah, I think it's on Cald. Like that.
Doom remains. Eager to reclaim his seat.
A gift from the shadows. Bounty from the dark.
Oh, we'll DPS a bit harder.
Ender of all is powerful.
I feel good. I could outrun a centaur.
As you loves on your feed, that is great to hear.
Fall in the shadows. I could outrun a centaur.
Doom's wrath uncompromising.
You'll live.
A push for DPS, we got 20 seconds. DPS hard now. There we go, nice.
Feel the fury.
Not even close, not even close. Sub 2, go up. Is the whole raid timed? No, just like individual bosses. And for the most part, the timer isn't relevant. There's a few instances where it is. But sometimes there might not even be a particular timer.
Each more hideous than the last.
Time to do something.
No need to DPS hard. Just wait till it gets on a statue. There's no point bursting it down. Go kill the Twisted Spirit. Galvanize, what's up? So here we got to kill these spirits. Go pick up these. Whoever is tank, I think it might be me, or Cowed. One of us. Now kill it.
Lethal combination. I like it.
Think it's on me. Yep, seems to be on me. Cool. And yeah, you do need all episodes of Living World Season 2 for Season of the Dragons. So one other person from Sub 3 go up after we deal with this next Twisted Spirit.
I could outrun a centaur. Rip them up. I feel so vulnerable.
After you throw this round up, just a bunch of people go up. Get the reses. Go get the reses over at Arrow. Oh, yep. Now, next one, just people go up and go pick things up. I dislike statues as an encounter because the mechanics don't actually translate to the final boss doom.
Bounty from the top. Impressive combination.
GG. Okay, so I'm definitely tanking. Drawcats, welcome in. Great to see you. Yeah, it is so weird that the mechanics aren't the same. It's I don't like this encounter. They just don't line up. No, they don't. They're visually similar. Yeah, don't stand in the vomit, basically. I'll catch you later, Kaz. I wish you have a wonderful rest of your day. Yeah, collect the orbs and all of a sudden you don't have up or down. Yep, it's just different. Get everyone there. Or is this just going to be like scuffed as hell? GG. Yeah, we went before the ready check went. Cool, so stand on the edge of the arena and don't move forward.
Time to do some real damage.
Okay. See if we can get Doom done. Honestly, Statues has been a bit scuffed, but Statues is always a bit scuffed. But yeah, I think we're going to run to big issues on Doom. Cool. Let's see if we can get these ready checks to be a bit quicker if we can. Okay.
I'll meet you, shadow. You'll live.
Just go kill the spirit when it pops up. Yeah, Doom isn't hard as long as you get carried by 3 people. Yeah, I'm hoping we have enough of those 3 people to carry a bit. Is it on me? Good. So if you get special action key, throw it on here.
Deal. Replenishing.
We'll burst the boss down here. Now the domino's lit up.
Hold it together.
You'll live. Wear them down.
That's a very good question. Can it give range a lack? I feel like it might be able to with a few sort of specific workarounds. I have to test it. That one wasn't thrown there. We got people who are not using the special action key, actually. Picking up and not using it, I think. I'm going to change it slightly. Yeah, there's been a pretty big change to it. Just one more.
You'll live.
Okay, after this round, then we'll send people up. I think it makes only the tethered ally gets lacking range. That sounds about right.
Impressive combination.
Okay. Next spirit, we should be able to go up, I think. Yeah, I actually think this isn't actually working because people aren't Someone's picking the orb up and they're not throwing it. That's why this isn't working. Yeah, I'll just go up. Cool, now we can kill it. And in terms of like the rotation here, basically when Shroud's up, I'm going in, just using 2 a couple times to generate alacrity. For heal Specter, I'm really spamming my Shadow Sap, because it gives like might and prot. Annie, what's up? It's great to see you. Hope you're having a good day. Everyone, go check out Annie over on Twitch. Sub to... Wrong chat. Hang up. Sub to north, 3 south. There we go. And here, I might actually... I'll throw 4 north. Cold waste to all, yes, it is like monstrously cold right now. But yeah, and on Specter. Yes. I'll give you Lieutenant, and I'll give you Lieutenant. We had to talk through more of the things that we're doing. I need someone from sub 3 up here to throw the orbs down. And looks like we may have someone. Speed, can you throw 4 south? There we go. Oh, nice to stream as well. Oh, hell yeah, Rune. Everyone go check out Rune as well. But yeah, on this Pistol Thief version, I'm basically just going to set 3 to autocast, and that's kind of it. We can talk through some more things once we get to actual Doom. There's not really too much to talk about here. Except trying not to get those stuck.
Replenishing.
Soften them up.
I got my engineering degree in civil engineering. Welcome in, Aura. How's it going?
One more for the mists. Endurance running low.
Hang on, let me see. Oh, I hate that. There we go. Okay, feed walked off, that's why. So I'm going to be doing this for both. And let's get that.
Feel the fury.
Where is it? Eye of Judgment. I think we got it. Nice, we did.
The way to death is open.
Got it.
Shine.
And I see your engineering joke.
The
Okay,
influence
there we go. So now let's go back to...
collection. The gates are unlocked. Our
Yeah,
allies
that is this set. Might just set this to Harriers.
Defend us to the death.
There we go.
One of us falls before the ritual begins. Doom's escape is assured.
Oh, civil engineer as well? Hell yeah.
I'll help as my strength allows.
Okay. We'll see, like mechanical engineers design things that move. If a civil engineer designs something that moves, they've done something terribly wrong. Okay.
Time to do some real damage.
LG to kite. Someone G1.
I could outrun a centaur.
And can someone G3. If we can get these ones done, then we might be able to do this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. TY, can you G1 got it? If you can tank G3, that would be great. Okay, let's see how we go. Let's do this. What boon, Lulu? And your card will... cool. They will A-heal tank G3, so you feel free to DPS. Saying Coward can just DPS. And Dane, make sure your toughness is below 1600. Okay, cool. There we go. And I will G2. Let's check the timers. Splish HUD. Timers. All chains. I've got Doom G2. Do that. And here, just throw a short bow on. Customize. I know Harriers. Transference. Concentration. And thank you, Aura, for the follow. Alright. Me accidentally crafting 100 of the wrong food the other day. Oh no, then I've eaten the wrong food. So it's all terrible. Okay. That's that. There we go. Beautiful. So we have the key roles covered. We got tank G3. Oh, I will kite G2. And Exos will G1. Everyone else just kind of stack behind the boss and kill it. And when the boss ports to the center of the arena, put your back to the wall, because you'll get pushed back in the opposite direction you're facing, so you want to go back to the wall. Cool, I think we are ready.
Mortals, you believe yourselves saviors.
I've beaten you,
Naturally,
but you don't know it yet.
you seem to write the conclusion of your legend. There is no conclusion more natural than death.
Now it's just going to go do its thing. Kill deathlings when you see them. No, that's right. Just make sure you beeline clockwise, like a basically straight line clockwise, and then you'll get the big orb there, and you should be in line of the other orbs. If you don't see any in front of you, you'll have to just turn around. And Dalek, welcome in. Your guild cleared this in CM yesterday after weeks of training. Hell yeah, congratulations. And Annie, last night during the Doom kills, first time I've managed to hop in the Echo at the 10%, such a little thing, but you're darn chuffed. Hell yes. But yeah, Doom, if you can get 3 people who know what to do with the greens, you're basically golden.
Mortals,
Okay.
believe yourselves saviors. Oh,
I feel good.
that had to hurt.
Replenishing.
That's just going to do its thing over there. Can't really stop that.
There is no conclusion more natural than death.
Yeah, like, they're just going to aggro on people there. There's not too much I can do for them. What's that greatsword? Come here. Oh, picked up a greatsword. That's new. And how are you feeling doing the greens there, Exos? Because yeah,
I could outrun a centaur.
okay. Let's go Alak Healer. Cool, then they will Q DPS. And then we'll just go. No. Are you on the heal lack build for kiting? Yes. Cool. In that case, we might have Darth do G1, given they have offered. That's a good. Thank you for volunteering for that, Exos. Greens are rather stressful. Yeah, you have to sit in the greens for a split second if you have higher ping. It's just an annoying thing you have to do if you're playing in Oceania. Funnily enough, you're also kiting for your group, but it was on a Condi Scourge with extra survival gear and trades. That's basically what I did when we did it on CM on EU. I did Shaman's Core Necro, purely because I wanted the extra health bar for the Soul Split phase. It worked. It was cursed, but it worked.
I could outrun a centaur.
Cool, just wait on the ready check there. Just wait, they're getting things set up.
Mortals, you believe yourselves saviors. Naturally. That had to hurt. You seem to write the conclusion of your legend. There is no
They'll have to hit much harder.
natural than death.
Wear them down.
Like, that's just never going to aggro on me, is it? Just got to learn to accept it. Did no one go for G1?
I could outrun a centaur.
This is the hardest part about Doom, is really just getting the greens taken care of.
Feel the fury.
Now, I'm a bit worried about the 10% phase, but you know what? I'm just going to pretend that it's going to be fine. I'm going to pretend that everything will work out.
You seem to write the conclusion of your legend. There is no conclusion more natural than death.
Time to do some real damage.
I think I actually got that one. Yeah, I did. Isn't that fun?
They'll have to hit much harder.
Cool. Oh, can I? Yeah, I can snap target these, I think, can't I?
Replenishing.
Yeah, buddy. Oh, that makes my life so much easier, actually. Cool, yeah, that works. Gonna have another mob, another enforcer. Sit in it. Big orb, little orb, done.
You'll live.
Oh, you know what's really fun? Can't see my timers.
Fall into shadows.
Doom's gaze falls on me.
I am your head.
Okay, no, there it is.
Type hate a gift from the shadows.
Beeline clockwise for big orb. There's like nothing there. So I'm gonna have to do this. There we go. Get some of these deathlings killed.
I could outrun a centaur.
G. Are we gonna GG that? Like, what even?
Shadows guide me.
GG. Yeah, we GG that. We're down 2 peeps already. Shame it's not emboldened.
Replenish.
You know what? Snap target is actually just going to cause me far more problems here. I'm not sure why they're tanking where they are, but you know, if they're G3 tanking, you know, we'll just kind of go where they put it.
Feel the fury.
Also, just make sure to avoid any of those big AoEs. They're basically insta-death. Doom is probably... I don't know if Doom's necessarily the hardest raid encounter. Outside of Wing... It's outside of Wing 8. And... Kadeem 1 and Doom would be the overall hardest. I think someone missed the big orb, so taking the Enforcer. Yeah, I think that's probably what happened.
Stay in the fight.
Did I get it? I think I got him. Nice. Look at me go. Got the zoomies. And just generally, if you see deathlings around, just kill them. They take nothing to kill, but they will actually do a bit of damage to the mobs.
Thanks for sharing. They'll have to hit much harder.
Okay, this part is going to be quite cursed. Hey, we did it. Look at me go.
You'll live.
Run away from the group. Get the reses. Oh boy. GG.
I feel the fury.
So we need to make sure people aren't just generally going down there, because there's really no reason why that should be happening. Getting lucky with those green orbs. It's a bit unlucky, but we can work around it. I think we'll get there. But yeah, it's always beeline clockwise. You'll find your big orb there. Grab it, and then you readjust and figure out how many more orbs you need to get. Okay.
Mortals, you believe yourselves saviors.
Maybe you'll think twice this time.
You seem to write the conclusion of your legend.
They'll have to hit much harder.
Loving all of the health that we get access to on Specter.
A gift from the shadows.
There we go.
Fuel your own destruction.
Yeah, that's just high pinged with them taking a bit of time to register. You get used to it after a while. The first few green attempts you do are always going to be scuffed as hell until you get a feel for exactly how you have to manage it with your ping. It's just Australian things. So beeline clockwise. See, there's an orb in the way. I'll just sit in that. There's my big orb. Gonna sit in that little one there. There. Done. Someone else has that.
Doomsgaze falls on me.
So a special action key, just run to the opposite side of the arena, away from the group, and wait for it to explode.
Replenishing.
Ouch.
Healed by dark. Bounty from the dark.
Motion can only be undone if we falter. You must all arrive, or Tyria will fall to doom.
Let's kill those deathlings near square. So I gotta do this. Oh, cool. Need those deathlings cleared near square. Particularly if you're G1, you should be clearing those deathlings. Now I can kind of come back to the group now. There we go. So I'm just spamming my Scepter 2 skill, going into Shroud. Using Siphon basically off cooldown, using Shroud 2 for Alacrity, going out, spamming. Back to the wall.
I could outrun a centaur. You'll have to hit much harder.
Okay, so I've got two orbs right next to each other here. That's pretty good, makes me happy. Should be able to grab my remaining orbs just here. There we go. Exos is down, we can work with it. Just that.
Thanks for sharing.
Those reses will need everyone for 10%. Beeline clockwise is right there, but I'm going to stop. Grab just these orbs that are sitting before it, and then I'm going to do my darndest to get these. And we're back. Okay, those messengers are up. I don't love that. I don't love that at all. One bit. Getting close to 10%. Stay alive. That was rough.
Time to do some real damage.
And yeah, if we miss a big orb, make sure we call it out, because then we're going to have to change how we're actually tanking it. Very close, yeah, we're almost there. I think it might have been a mist green. As far as I could tell, the Reapers were in good health. As far as I could tell, anyway. So close. I know. Doom can be a bit like that. It can destabilize real quick. It's very easy if your greens are on point. That's why having the timers module here, even though I know when they are, it just means there's very little room for me to mess it up.
I feel good.
There's one to remember me by.
There is no conclusion more natural than death.
Make sure not to stand on the messengers. They will kill you very quickly. And try not to hit them if you can avoid it, because they will aggro to the first person that hits them. Be a bit fiddly to kite as well at times. That's why I really like doing this. Whoop. So I really like doing this with Necro. Just give myself some swiftness. Beeline clockwise. Oh, this one is giving me the heebie-jeebies. But we got it. Oh great, they have aggroed on that person as well. That's a bit frustrating.
Replenishing.
Pop a shroud on that so it can stay there. Ouch. Get all those reses. Need everyone alive.
Feel the fury.
Now 15 seconds for my next one. And let's go target that one. I don't have a shadow step up, so I do have to be a bit careful. What I might do is this. I'll stealth it as well. Oh, there's plenty here. I'm actually going to have to avoid getting some orbs. It's about the easiest one I've ever seen. Okay. they should kind of... I'm just going to chill here and keep these alive. I've got really nothing better to do. Get those reses.
Thanks for sharing.
GG. Tank is down.
I feel the fury.
I might even... do... Plague Doctor. Doom putting in work? Yeah, this is quite often the case. Let's go Plague Doctor. Yeah, that's fine. Yep, at least now I've got a bit of condition damage. Oh, trinkets, I didn't select the box? Ah, nice, I didn't. Good catch. Yeah, there we go. I'm like, oh, that health looks a bit low, but again, Thief has really low health, so who knows? That's good, you saved me quite a great deal of trouble there.
Clear the air. They'll have to hit much harder. I'll need your shadow.
Oh, that's just aggroed on someone there. I think, yeah, at least now I can probably kill some Deathlings, because that was a bit sad. Of course, I was in Minstrel's gear. I wasn't going to be killing any Deathlings anytime soon, but at least now, when Deathlings do pop up and I need something to occupy myself, I can. It's the conclusion more natural than death. The existential crisis is setting in very much with Doom. I legit only just remembered that then. I'm like, oh, it's been a while since I've had to think about a green. No, it was right then I had to think about a green. Good. No one saw that at all. That was the most time anyone has ever had left for a green. That wasn't a green you should worry about. Yeah, I know, but we don't have a backup G2, so I do have to worry about it.
Use this orb of energy to your advantage.
Fuel your own destruction.
But a steady motion can only be undone if we falter. Keep us all alive, or Tyria will fall to doom.
You'll live. They'll have to hit much harder.
Use this orb of energy to your advantage.
Come here. Really bad orb spawns. Did it. What's that going to do? I was going to say, where was that going to take me? Dodge through that. Ouch. Ah. Beeline clockwise. Orbs in the way, so let's get them. Didn't get that one. Very sad. My sadness is insurmountable and my day is ruined. Oh, that's... Kill the reses. We need to be very careful of that AoE. That's getting a lot of people. Like, as soon as Doom dips into the ground, you need to be moving well away from him. And also bomb on stack. If you get special action key, run it away from the group. See if we can. It's... Open. Yeah. Yes, please. So I just need a G1. Doom. G1. I might be able to join. Oh, hell yeah. Remove. Cloud will heal quick. Okay. As your lunchtime? Hell yeah, if you can come in, that would be great. I think I have you on this account. Oh, we got a G1? Okay, excellent. Yeah, feel free, just come on in. So, Coward, if you lack DPS. Or you're Coward if you lack DPS. And we should have someone coming as well. And here. Oh yeah, just feel free to DPS. I think that's all we need. We got all the other greens covered, and the greens actually aren't the problem. It's the explosions. But yes, should be able to join up my account name. What do I put here? Just wondering here if I do something like really weird like caltrops. This is honestly fine. Actually, what's your IGN? Ah, it is Connor.2063. I'll check what the actual build is meant to be for this. I assume that's you there. Let's go. Add friend. Cool. Transference, Earth. It's all celestial. So let's just copy the build. Yeah. And in terms of gear, Scepter pistol and... Beautiful. Hoodwink, what's up? No, the kite wasn't the problem. It's mostly just I want the capacity to be able to kill some of the... kill things a bit easier. I kill the deathlings a bit easier, so I'm just making that little change here. Beautiful.
conclusion of your legend. There is no conclusion more natural than death.
Don't go this way. Go back. That's just going to kind of do its thing. Cleave down those. Oh yeah, and cats, if you're listening and able to hear me before green 2 goes off, if you're able to back up G2, that would be pretty sweet. If not, that's fine. I've been doing it just fine. If you're able to, that's great. If not, all good. Oh, you're G1? Perfect.
I could outrun a
That is fine.
a gift from the shadows. I feel good.
Beautiful, there we go. That's done. I can't wait for your wrist to be healed so you can raid again. I really hope you're able to get that sorted soon then.
The city motion can only be undone if we falter. Keep us all alive, or Tyria will fall to doom.
I am your end.
Use this orb of energy to your advantage.
They'll have to hit much harder.
Ah,
Doomsgaze falls on me.
Lincoln. Hooray! Orbs are not my friend today. Okay, I might actually die on this one. Hey, I didn't. Look at me go.
Shadows guide me. I could outrun a centaur. Slice them up a gift from the shadows. Sharpen still. I see a
I'm
light.
glad that I got that there.
Feel the fury.
Watch that. Oh boy. And Bob gets removed by knockback. Good to know. Bam, 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 bam. Hooray! Oh, hang up. If you get the bomb, run it off the group and wait for it to explode. That has legit been the biggest problem. GG. Yeah, like, just GG. I'm gonna have to actually start figuring out... Yep, no worries. I don't have to actually tell that to upload unsuccessful logs. I'm kind of needing to see that. Oh, when he sparks down the scythe, AoE there doesn't do anything. Nice. Good to know. Processing. I forgot to tell it to upload non-successful logs. Okay.
Mortals, you believe yourselves safe.
Yeah, normally I have no need to worry about it, so I'm like, oh, it's there, I better avoid it. But that's good to know, it's very helpful.
There is no conclusion more natural than death.
Sharp blade, sharp mind. I could outrun a centaur.
Yep, that's aggroed on someone else.
Doomsday's falls on me!
I feel good.
Mustn't forget my green.
Doomsday's falls on me!
Good orb spawns. Look at us go.
Doomsday's falls on me!
Through. Sharp blade, sharp mind.
Our steady motion can only be undone if we falter. Keep us all
A gift from the shadows. Thanks for sharing. Sharper still.
Beeline clockwise. Some orbs on the way. That. Big orb, little orb, and we are done. Let's kill that one.
This will hurt. Feel the fury.
The res.
You'll live. Lethal combination. I like it. Rip them up. Sharp sword, sharp claws. I could time to do some real damage.
Yep, that's it.
I don't
GG.
have enough energy.
Doable, is it?
Bounty from the dog.
GG.
Wear them down. Feel the fury.
That's alright, Dane. No worries, thank you for coming. I'm happy to get a few more pulls in if everyone is keen, so I think we can get this, given we got to 13%. Some days be like that. Okay. So we need a healer lack.
Time to do some real damage.
And yeah, no worries, Coward, if you need to dip as well, if it's getting too late. They're checking in this blast. I think we can get it. Yeah, we can. But beautiful. I'm going to take a quick break while this fills to stretch my legs, and I'll be back in a minute. Power Virtuoso has risen to be one of the top DPS builds in Guild Wars 2. Here you have a build that can be fully ranged, bring insane levels of burst damage and sustain damage, and you can tweak it to give huge amounts of break bar damage, Conde Cleanse, teleports, squad-wise portals, invisibility, extra quickness, projectile reflex, infinite boon rip, almost any piece of utility you can imagine. So let's get you set up with the last DPS build you will ever need. Welcome back everyone. For the past few months, Power Virtuoso has been my go-to DPS build. It's the build that I've used to clear Harvest Temple, and it's the build I choose when I've decided to stop messing around and just get the job done. So why is that? First up, we have insane levels of utility on this build for a very slight DPS loss. You can add things like projectile reflex, teleports, stun breaks, stealth, quickness, huge amounts of CC, Conde Cleanse, all manner of things to help carry your team.
Release your sweet!
For a DPS build, you also have huge levels of survivability with distortion and blocks available on a very short cooldown. Depending on the encounter, you can either make this build fully ranged to give yourself a ton of safety to move around the boss and avoid AoEs while still attacking, or you can trade it for huge amounts of burst damage. So you can customize this build for any encounter and know that it's going to hard carry your team. Not only that, it is simple to play with a very smooth looping rotation, and it's very easy to pick up. So let's dive in and cover what I think is overall the best power DPS build in the game. Once you become a Virtuoso, where you would usually summon clones as a Mesmer, you now instead generate Psychic Daggers or Blades. Your Shatters also get replaced with 5 Bladesong skills, which will have some familiar effects. You can also equip Main Hand Dagger to fire ranged attacks at your target, and depending on what weapon you choose, you can potentially have fully ranged weapons on both sets, which is a huge bonus for any build in Guild Wars 2. Now, circling back to our Bladesong skills. Your first skill, Bladesong Harmony, will simply fire your blades at your target and deal increased strike damage. A huge source of damage on this build, and it's going to be a big priority when it comes to your rotation. Bladesong Sorrow will also fire all your blades at your target and inflict strike damage plus some extra confusion. Still a good source of damage, and it's going to be used to upkeep the Deadly Blades buff. Bladesong Dissonance is your CC Bladesong. You'll fire all your blades at your target and inflict 1 second of daze per blade. Bladesong Distortion is less of a Bladesong skill and more of the regular Mesmer Distortion skill. You'll consume all the blades you have and give yourself distortion for each blade. This is basically a get out of jail free card for so many mechanics in Guild Wars 2, and is one of the things that makes Mesmer in general one of the most flexible and reliable DPS builds. Now, Blade Turn Requiem will simply consume your blades and summon a spinning AoE around you. Think a Beyblade. The more blades you consume, the longer it lasts. It's a source of extra damage, and we're going to be using it to upkeep various buffs in our build. For our gear, we want to hit 60% crit chance because of the trait Quiet Intensity, which makes it so Fury gives us an extra 45% crit chance instead of the standard 25. This means while you have Fury, you'll be critting 100% of the time. Now, we have a few options in terms of gear, and it just really depends on whether you want to use a Sigil of Accuracy or a Sigil of Impact alongside a Sigil of Force. Now, running a Sigil of Accuracy is going to give you some extra critical chance, which means you can run slightly more offensive gear stats. This is going to give you overall the highest damage. Now, however, there are benefits to running a Sigil of Impact instead of Accuracy. One one is that it allows you to achieve higher burst damage on enemies at UCC, which is very handy in things like fractals, open world, and certain raid and strike encounters. But also what it allows you to do is to swap out the Sigil of Impact much more freely for things like Sigil of Night, Sigil of Serpent Slain, any other type of sigil that you may need for specific content. This is a very good degree of flexibility and only comes at the cost of around a 1.5% DPS drop. Now personally, I run and do recommend the Sigil of Impact setup. This is going to give you the broadest flexibility across all areas of the game for things like fractals, raids, different strike encounters, and you can freely swap out your sigils without having to reshuffle your gear like you do with the Sigil of Accuracy. So if you want one set of gear, go for Sigil of Impact. I'll include a link to the Sigil of Accuracy setup in the description as well. Both of these setups don't require any specific infusions, i.e. precise infusions to cap out your crit chance, although I'll also include a link in the description to a fully optimized version of this build with precise infusions, if you want to go the full hog. However, I don't like recommending gearing setups that require infusions to work properly. Now, if you're running the Sigil of Impact, I recommend running a full set of Berserker's gear with an Assassin's headpiece. We'll also run Rune of the Eagle, which is going to give us a lot of extra precision and more easily allow us to reach the critical cap. It also helps that Rune of the Eagle is incredibly cheap compared to things like Rune of the Scholar or Dragon Hunter, so these are actually some pretty big savings. This is going to get you ever so slightly below the 100% crit chance cap, to the point where the distinction is meaningless. It's also very easy to gear, simply Berserkers in every slot except for one, and it doesn't require a specific mix of Berserkers and Assassins like some other gear setups do. Now for our weapons, we're going to be running a dagger and a sword in our main set, and either a spear or greatsword in our offhand set. A spear will give you higher overall damage as well as higher burst, whereas the greatsword will give you a fully ranged weapon set for a slight DPS loss, which having a fully ranged build is very handy on a lot of encounters in guild. And we are back. Welcome back everyone. And Kong, thank you so much for the follow. And yeah, if you want to check out our video there, you can check out our YouTube channel. Let's see, Power Vert. Let's see. What? Vert. Yeah, there we go. That's actually there, but beautiful.
Feel the fury.
I do need to add some... There's quite a few videos that I do actually need to make commands for. And there's also ones I need to make a few aliases for. And that's right, looks like we have filled... yes. Perfect, there we go. Everything's all sorted. Let's go pop some food down. I think we can get this. Very hopeful we can get this. G. Yeah, I'll just run regular Healy food. Does that actually work? Oh, look at that. I didn't know that. Cool, they'll actually tell you where all the commands are.
Time to do some real damage.
Tank, NA is a DPS. Lux is a heal. Zeta is Q DPS. Perfect. Beautiful. Let's get this going. I think we can get this done. Let's make it happen. Straw, can you G1?
If shown can A DPS.
Let's do that. Let's do that if we can. if... Ah! Perfect. Okay, so a DPS, and then none. Great, we got it. Yeah, one of the trickiest parts about Doom is honestly sorting out these roles, but once you do that, you're fine. Here, no, just literally do that.
Mortals, you believe yourselves saviors. Naturally,
I chose you. Time. You'll live.
conclusion of your legend.
There you go, I have many boons.
Natural than death.
We can do this. We can do this. I have complete faith.
Doomsday's falls on me! Doomsday's falls on me!
Bounty from the dark.
Up we go. Cool. So they should just follow me around. Beeline clockwise as per usual. Keep an eye on where our big orb is. We just sit in it for a moment and job done. Let's cleave that down.
This will hurt.
You're kidding, right?
Doomsday's falls on me!
Yep. Meta, thank you for the follow. That's right, I could see them making their way there, so you just gotta be a bit quick. But yeah, greens, it's very good to be able to learn how to do greens on Doom. If you can do that, you can basically find a slot in any group on Doom. Especially if you have the timers module for Blishard set up. It means you can kind of do any green, you don't need to worry. And Meta, thank you for the follow. For popping in, I appreciate that. It's great to see you, how are you? And someone's aggroed on that one. Is what it is, can't do anything about it.
There is no conclusion more natural than death.
That, am I even gonna be able to aggro that? Let's see. Nope. But yeah, if you get aggroed by one of the messengers, just run it away from the group. Cool, that's done.
Replenishing. This will hurt. Healed by dark.
Doomsday's falls on me!
Don't sit in it. We got 3. Big green, a big orb, and down we go. Okay, now we've got to go deal with this.
I could outrun a centaur.
Oh.
Doomsday's falls on me!
Ah. There we go. Big res. Happy days. Everything's fine.
Through.
Ah. I am not living my best life here.
Endurance running low.
And yeah, there are ways you can train the green solo as well. Like, honestly, in most groups, a pug commander is just going to be happy enough to have someone who volunteered to do greens. Oh, damn it.
Need help here.
My bad. My bad. You know what? I just honestly should not have been standing there. Yeah, just get the ready check. No, that's honestly just me being a bit bad. I'll put Mug on there as well. This gives me a bit of extra healing, because that's one thing I'm struggling with a bit. Because Specter has insane amounts of group heal. It doesn't have a lot of personal heal. Oh, sleight of hand as well. Yeah, we'll do that. There we go.
Mortals, you believe yourselves.
Time to do some real damage.
Come here, rip them up.
You seem to write the conclusion of your legend.
Oh, thanks, Cats. I appreciate that.
More natural.
That's alright. On the next pull, if needed, I'll swap back to Minstrel so I don't need to clear Star.
A gift from the shadows.
Replace me with the Untamed Pet. I love it.
I feel good.
There you go. I think I've got like enough sustain now so I can like easily deal with some of my mistakes. Hello and welcome in. Okay, got my green coming up. Yeah, Tempest will be great. Elementals in general will be great on Kite. Oh, cool. I thought I still had one more. Turns out I did not. It's pretty easy here with whatever that skill is, Shadow Sap. Like there, I just kind of got bopped by that.
Real damage.
That's alright, I survived. It's fine.
You'll live.
This steady motion can only be undone if we falter. You must all arrive, or Tyria will fall to doom.
I'll need your shadow. Use this order to your advantage.
Ah. Let's grab these. There we go. Bam, bam, bam.
I could outrun a centaur.
You must like me. Rip them up.
DPS is pretty good.
Soften them up.
Time. You'll have to hit much harder.
Get that res if we can. Oh, did I not get that? Hate dealing with green sometimes. There we go. Right, we're alive. Woo, boy.
They'll have to hit much harder.
Okay, still doable. Oh boy. And thanks for the follow, Ali.
Endurance running low.
I see a light.
Sacrifice.
I think we got this though. Mustn't forget my green. I almost forgot my green. Oh, there's no orbs. What? Okay, this part is gonna be cursed. Oh no. Let's get PD up.
Reinforcements requested. I'm wounded.
I could outrun us.
What? Oh boy, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there.
I see a light. I'm getting from the shadows.
Assistance, please! The ritual is
Ready, check.
Turn to your bodies at once.
If you are dead, instantly ready up.
Highest time. Doom must never escape.
All my orb collecting. Oh no, that's fine. Just click ready, which you already have. And then line up with one. And on the ready check, we'll go.
Through.
Run back.
From the shadows.
Get the res on PD. And we'll just ready up again.
Oh, you want? Feel my wrath.
There's one. They're all good.
I've got the target.
Ready, check again.
Come on, Beyond.
Yeah, don't interrupt it. It's a channel.
Hold nothing back now. The fate of Tyria hangs in the balance.
History is mine.
Another.
So we do have this. When we get to that last phase, it is a channel. I've been bought by that before. But make sure you fully channel it. That one was rough. That one was. That's okay. Like, I've done that exact same thing before. I've done that. I've even had a video of that sent to me, of me doing that before. With like, this is what unwipe the group. So I've done that exact thing before.
Mortals, you believe yourselves saviors. Naturally, you seem to like the
Okay, I'm getting a bit of a vibe for when to kite these, so that's good.
conclusion more natural than death.
Let's target that one. Oh, I don't even need to be facing it to siphon. That's good. The 10% phase of Doom is terrifying because if those buttons do not get done correctly, you will just wipe. And there's nothing you can do. Oh, cool. I can just mark them because now it actually does damage. Not mark them, siphon off them. Which makes my life easier. Got 9 seconds, got my orb to do. There we go, got him. That's what I was angling for. Sit in it. Alright. Off to work. What do we have? Let's target that one.
I feel good.
Doom's gaze falls on me.
Gee. We'll get this. We will get this.
Replenish. Feel the fury.
Perfect. That's right, we should be able to get this though. But don't worry, I have also done the thing where I interrupt the channel of the buttons. I think I did that in a run with Annie years ago.
mortals. You believe yourselves saviors. Naturally, you seem to
And that's body blocking all my shots. Very sad about it. Gonna siphon it so I got swiftness.
They'll have to hit much harder.
I just resign myself. I am not going to aggro that one. Cool, we've grabbed that one. That one. Let's go fast if you had a friend to help pick you up and carry you from green to boss, from boss to green. True, if only there was a little mini Doom that would do that. I wonder if they've ever thought of such a thing.
Slice them apart.
Ouch.
Feel the fury. They'll have to hit much harder. Thanks for sharing.
Cool, I did not die there, that's fun. I think we might have to call it there. GG.
We'll be undone if we fall.
Real last pull.
Feel the fury.
Adam, thank you for the follow. Okay, we'll do one more no matter how far we get, even if we wipe in this phase, then this will be the last one. It pays so much learning how to do the greens on Doom. Like, if you have the chance
Outrun a centaur.
to learn how to do greens, like even if not real. Don't think that one counts. That's true, but you did click ready. I'm pretty sure that was a ready check. He's a ready check.
Mortals, you believe yourselves saviors. Naturally, you seem to like
The way you learn greens was by having a person of being backup and having a person who's doing greens always dying. That's one way to do it. But yeah, if you see like a training group or something, or even a regular group, if you're like, hey, can I like go up and just do the greens as well? Like, there's probably enough orbs for you to be able to do it, but at least gives you some exposure to it, and it's probably not going to be like insanely critical if you fail them. But yeah, if you can do greens, you are going to be every commander's best friend. Because the worst thing about commanding Wing 5 is arranging roles for Doom. So if you can go in and say, hey, I can do any of the greens, especially if you can like G2 kite or G3 tank, oh, they're going to love you.
Fuel of destruction. You'll live.
Scary.
They'll have to hit much harder.
Doom's gaze falls on me.
Only be undone if we falter. Keep us all alive, or Tyria will fall to doom.
I am your end.
I've seen some people doing greens 1v1 train on an LG with help Stealth Reaper so you can practice greens. That's a great thing for them to do as well. And if you see that, like, jump in. Once you do greens a few times, you will just kind of get it. And once you get it, it becomes very chill, actually. Like, even, there's been some really scuffed greens that I've had to do. So even this one's going to be quite scuffed. So again, beeline clockwise, sit in the orb, take a bit of a stock take. Okay, here's some more orbs here. Now I can just sort of run in a line. We get them all. Even though that looked like a scuffed green, we had plenty of time.
I could outrun a centaur.
People massively overestimate greens. Yeah, like, they just take a few attempts to get used to the mechanics of it, and once you do that, you're fine. Yeah, like, honestly, I think with greens, you get like 5 successful greens under your belt, you're kind of good. I think that's like really all you need before it's like, okay, cool, I've got this. Just always beeline clockwise. If people overestimate rays in general, yeah, they do. 100% they do. Get the res. Rip boons from Doom.
Destruction. A gift from the shadows.
Beeline clockwise. First thing, big orb. There it is. Are there any orbs near it? Yes, there are. I can get that one, that one, that one, and then this one, and we are fine. Oh boy. Woo! Woo! Alright, I'm gonna have to take care of this one here.
They'll have to hit much harder.
Come here. Ouch.
I feel good.
You'll live.
You're saved by the recent green vulnerability. Yep, definitely was. Oh boy.
Barely.
Side step.
Doom's gaze falls on me.
Get the reses. Didn't like that one. Don't like this one either. Ah. Alright, everything else chilling? Whoa! Can't see. Oh boy. Power res. 10 people were alive. Beeline clockwise, good chance. See, even a few successful dooms, like this mechanic here, is a chance for you to practice greens with pretty ample time. And don't be afraid to get in front of your teammates. And also don't touch big blue beam in the middle. I'm going to grab this one.
Hold nothing back.
Perfect.
The fate of Tyria hangs in the balance.
We got it. Good job. Just head out and grab the same ones.
Hold nothing back now. The fate of Tyria hangs in the balance.
There we should have just DPS, but we should have actually killed. Last pull magic. Good job.
The Reapers paid a heavy price.
They did as they were meant to do.
We got there.
And what happens now? There's no one left to rule the underworld.
Isn't there?
But great work there, team. That was a bit of a slog, but we got there. So yeah, fantastic work and great job on all the patience. Oh, we got there. Beautiful. We'll definitely leave it there for raids this week. But yeah, next week we'll do some convergent CMs on NA. So see if we can get the Janthea ones done. So if anyone needs those, make sure you come along for that. Beautiful dip from squad. But excellent. We'll catch you all next week and have a great rest of your day, everyone. Beautiful. Disconnect there. Nice. And yeah, we'll catch up in some chat now. Yeah, I think realistically, like 3 to 5 attempts before we can do them. Yeah, that sounds about right. Hardest part isn't even the collection, it's remembering you have to be at Reaper X when it's your turn. Yeah, that's why I love having the Blishhud timers module there, which is just showing me the greens I need to go to. So if I open up Blishhud here, I'm in the like timers category here, Wing 5 Hall of Chains. Oh, I should actually turn on pushing as well. That's actually super useful for me. But yeah, I can just like tell it to, oh yeah, I want Doom Green 2, click on that, and we're done. And then it just like will show you an arrow of where it needs to be as well. Super handy. But you have that, that makes it far easier. Once you have that, then like honestly, you're good to go. Hardest part is for your RG1 being on bomb DPS, yeah, you just have to take a bit of the ego hit there. And Fermi, raids are stupidly easy assuming you have the baseline interest in clearing them. Average open world players have random stats, random traits, rely only on base tanking without looking at mechanics. Raids are free as long as you bother of having a somewhat sensible build and you're putting a bit of attention to the fight. Yeah, especially for anything in Raid Wings 1 through 4 and honestly 7 as well. You can kind of just blast your way through them and just don't stand in anything that looks like a bad AoE, you'll probably succeed. A lot of greens are easier sold, but you will occasionally get some bad RNG patterns. Yeah, so that's where they definitely become easier the more you do it, because you can sort of recognize quickly, oh, this is a bad pattern, I need to move very quickly and keep an eye out for little clusters of orbs. Because yeah, sometimes you can just get some really bad ones. I really like the Twitter account that gives you people you saw insane stuff. I mean, I don't blame people for that, because honestly, Guild Wars 2 doesn't do a great job at telling you, hey, here's what you should be running for your gear. I even cover this in my gearing guide. There are a ton of gear stats in Guild Wars 2, the vast majority of them, that are actually just useless. That don't serve any purpose at all, really. And yeah, people may not understand that, hey, you need to actually get a coherent set of stats, the right stats for your right build, Berserker's gear for a power DPS build, Harriers, Givers or Minstrels for a healer, Viper for Condi, yada yada yada. And they might just have random stats because the game hasn't actually told them what they should be doing, hasn't given them any indication. And especially because as you level up, the level up gear is just going to be random ass stats anyway, so why wouldn't you equip random ass stats? The game doesn't tell you. The pushing way need to set a keybind to activate a timer when the boss hits 90. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. And Hung, thank you so much for coming as well. I appreciate that. There's an option in the game that might be a turn off for new players. You must stop playing because of it. It might be good for new people to know, but it's the color grading, color tint options. Turn them off. Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah, I even have most of those off. Let's see. Yeah, color grading. Oh, and color tint. Like, color tint doesn't do that much. But color grading, oh, yeah. Like, that's a lot. Like I said, that's why I have most of those turned off, because it sort of streamlines everything I'm looking at. It makes my life much easier. Oh, I imagine the vast majority of players won't know that, because like these don't really do too much in terms of overall performance of the game. So it's only really once you decide to, oh, I actually want to pull up the options. Oh, I want to go to the graphics tab. Oh, I want to go down to all these options, and they're already ticked by default. Those aren't on by default, I'm pretty sure they are. Yeah, mine were definitely on. I think quite often these are fully on. Like, that should not be on by default. That... Oh, no. Even like light rays, I could... Where even... It's a bit hard because I'm not in a sunny area. But these ones I just leave on because I can't be bothered around. Well, let's actually see. Okay, that's a nice thing. So selection outline. So no outline, mouse over them, little outline. That's nice. I don't mind that. Turn it off. I don't know. I actually prefer that one on. Is there motion blur? There is. I just basically always have motion blur turned off in any game, no matter what. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly what would count as motion blur here. But yeah, I just literally turn it off. And default graphic scenes are weird for every game, IMO. Yeah, they really are. Like, you would personally never enable motion blur, but certainly default in most games. I mean, it depends on the type of game. A fun fact, that slider actually does nothing because no actual motion blur in the game. Phenomenal. I love it. Literally just a button that does nothing. But yeah, like, if it was a sort of more slow-paced cinematic game, I could probably see myself turning off or turning on motion blur, because, like, I don't know, it might add something visually if it's incorporated in such a tasteful way. But for a game like Guild Wars 2, which relies on, like, very quick movements to, you know, get the most value out of it, anything that kind of blurs that, I'm outie. No, turn it off. It's the first game that has had motion blur as a slider, not just a checkbox. It's only the first one I've seen that's had that. That. Cool. No, that was good though. And it's good as well because even though Doom took a while, I think that might actually be the first time, certainly in recent memory, that our NA training group has got Doom done. And there's some people learning greens there as well, which is great to see. And really, it's just a matter of time. Doing greens a handful of times before you can just get them fully down. I think also, what I will do quickly, let's go deposit, I don't know, 100 gold into the guild bank. And then on Sunday we should be able to craft another legendary rune on EU. And thank you, Mr. Zed, for coming along. Really appreciate that. And thank you to everyone from chat who joined. And Draw Cats as well. Like, thank you. Like, that's amazing. Just imagine if the motion blur slider was just values from 0 to 1. It rounds to the nearest whole number and turns that into on-off for motion blur. Oh, that would be some peak UI design. It reminds me of a thing I saw. I can't believe it was. I can't remember if it was on like TikTok or Reddit or something. But it was, you know, deciding what was the most, you know, obtuse and just ridiculous volume slider anyone could possibly design. And he saw like crazy options where it would be like 100 little dots and you click on each one to assign a specific number to your volume. There'd be one where you just press it and it would randomize it. There'd be like one where you had to like enter the digits of pi, and the number of decimal points you got would be your actual volume level. There was one where it was like an air pump where you had to just keep on like dragging up and down, up and down, up and down, and it would rise up and up and up and up, and then it would start to degrade over time, so you had to keep on doing it. Oh, it was great. It was some just great cursed UI design there. Spirits are gonna contribute to saving it. Oh, I like the one that was a catapult they had to aim. Oh yeah, that was a good one as well. Yeah, you've seen the exact same one that I'm referring to. But yeah, just seeing the curse things that people came up with, there was some wonderful things there. But great work tonight, everyone. It did take us a while to get there, but we did. We got there in the end, and that's Doom done. And next week, Wing 5's emboldened, so that is a very good one to do. So let's go just deposit 100 gold. But we can send that over to EU. And then that should be next week a underwater, or next Sunday, an underwater legendary sigil done, which is pretty hype. Alright, so let's take a look and see who else is online. Oh, there was another initiative just like that with the worst possible way to put a phone number. Oh, and what were some of the things that people could do there? But yeah, tonight we're going to be raiding out to Perfect D. So let's go and tee that up. Because they're doing... What are they doing right now? Something in open world. Random button until you have your phone number is a glorious thing. With what? How many digits are there? There's what? 10 digits in a phone number or something? 10 digits? Yep. The sheer amount of time it would take. Beautiful. Let's go and tee up a raid to PD now. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us this evening, and special thank you to everyone who came along for raids on NA. I'm glad we could get some people their first experiences in raids, so thanks to the more experienced people as well who came in, helped out, got us to clear on Wing 5. So thank you all so much for that. And yeah, you'll take care. We're going to be back again on Sunday. We're going to be doing some more Ceres progression, so let's see how much further we can push. Can we get, I don't know, I think we could get sub 20%. On Ceres CM this weekend. I think that's definitely doable. But yeah, thank you to everyone who's watched on Twitch. Thank you to everyone who's watched on YouTube. You'll take care. We're going to have a good few days off. Going to get some work done. Going to be editing some more videos, scripting some more videos. Going to be a good time. But I'm going to leave you in the safe hands of PD. So you'll take care. Sarah's kill on Sunday. Yeah, let's just shoot for that. Hell yeah. But you'll take care. We're going to catch you all in a few days. Cheers. Remember in our previous guide where I said it was easily one of the best builds in the game?
Did I? I didn't realize that.
What if I told you that was some most generous buffs I've seen for a single class?
Okay.
Now, what if I told you you could provide permanent quickness, might, fury, swiftness, vigor, and protection to your team with full DPS gear and still be rocking a fat 40% boon duration? Well, then buckle up, Herald enjoyers. It only gets better from here. Welcome back, everyone. The time has come to revisit the almighty Quickness Herald. Back in the June balance patch, the way Herald applied Quickness got a massive rework. It used to be that it would only ever apply Quickness when you'd consume one of your facets in Glint when combined with the trait Draconic Echo. This meant that you could only apply Quickness when you were in Glint, and that you more or less had to spam all your facets off cooldown. Now, however, instead of applying Quickness when you consume a facet, you now pulse Quickness whenever you're consuming 6 or more points of energy. To put it simply, when this arrow is pointing to the left and your energy is decreasing, you pulse Quickness. What this means is, instead of only applying Quickness when you're in Glint, you can now do it in every legend. This extra flexibility, combined with some of the other changes to Herald,